Todd Spencer, the district manager of Iowa Works, is going to give the word as well. So.
I'm sure most people don't know, but it's the Bud Open this weekend.
Sounds like your shirt.
Yeah, really. And we're selling these down there too, just by the way. So it's the 35th year of the Bud Open, 65th year for Iowa Distributing Company. So give them a round of applause. And we always have the Bud Open on Day of Iowa Memorial Award, and we forgot to add one to the list, not knowing if it was going to be the last year or not. We usually do a person and for donating time, and then we do a business, and we didn't have a business this time. Slammer's here from Kim Tiefenthaler from Performance Tire and Auto. It used to be Paul and Wayne, so we want to thank them. They're added to the plaque that's down there, so along with the other ones. So we just want to make sure everybody stop down. I've talked to a lot of weather forecasters that said the weather's supposed to be good, so keep our fingers crossed. Thank you for your time, and I'll see everybody down there. I remember faces, so thank you.
All right, so next Tuesday evening, next Friday.
All right, well, I just want to welcome everybody to the office here. I'm the district manager, so I have most of the western side of the state. Several offices, and I'm not going to take a lot of time, but I just wanted to say it's really good to have everybody here in the office from the community. It's very important to us. The people here, the staff here, are incredibly dedicated at making a difference in the community, so it's really good to see you guys here, get to meet them if you haven't before, get to hear some of the things they're doing. And that's about all I'm going to say, because I want to give Elizabeth Wiggin some time as the office manager. I want her to say some stuff.
So we thought we would do something different. The office actually nominated a local business for Iowa Job Honor Awards. And I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it, but we're trying to spread the word. There's only 2 businesses in the entire state that get the award each year. And the businesses are recognized for working with people and help building their skills in order for people to get employed. And I'm not sure how much you guys are keeping up on the workforce, but we have a lot of we have a skills gap that's happening, having issues helping businesses get qualified employees, but our center focuses on helping people build those skills. So that they might just need job-seeking skills, how to fill out an application or a resume, or interviewing skills, but also what type of training do they need in order to get a job. So we work very closely with our community colleges too. But I want to start out by showing this video. And this was shown this year at the ABI
Haley Equipment is a farm equipment dealership that both sells and services New Holland and Bobcat farm equipment. 34 people, and that's across 3 different locations. Say very easily 60% of our workforce here is laborers who are working to repair farm equipment. There are no technicians to be hired throughout the industry in North America, so to get mechanics is very difficult. And oftentimes, some of the folks who have questionable backgrounds, maybe they liked working on the car as a kid. So the skill sets that'll come to us, we've really looked at the skill sets of the person, not so much the history of previous offenses. Usually they're good people who are just trying to make their way.
If they have the drive and ambition that Clay is looking for, accountability for what they have done in the past or any mistakes that they have made, I think that Clay actually looks at it as an opportunity to learn and grow, not just that individual, but the business themselves. And I think he understands the positivity that can come from that. He is someone that wants to give them a chance. He, in the past, has found out that sometimes those end up being his most dedicated workers.
They express gratitude far more deeply and sincerely than what a lot of other people have in the past.
I think he understands the skills gap that is in our area and where other people are having difficulty with workforce. The one thing I can say is that Haley has embraced that and found their niches of individuals in the area. So he doesn't struggle as much as other businesses because of that.
Look beyond the past. Look to the person. What are they trying to accomplish? What are their goals? Where are they going in their future? What do they wish to accomplish? The person who shows interest and drive to be employed, that's the person that I want to talk to.
My wife was came to Carroll to start over, have a new life. And they seen that. If you got a problem, they're going to help you. You know, no matter what. Tom, Clay, Alicia, you know, they're like family. I've never had a credit card in my life. I just recently, last week, got approved for a Visa card. Just got dentures. The list just goes on and on. It's a good one for Haley. I wouldn't have it in my head right now.
Haley Equipment was founded by a family, and all that happened was that family grew. It got bigger. So, for me, it doesn't get much better than that.
So the reason why we like to show that video is because when we talk about a skills gap, you're going to hear in the media or wherever that there's differing opinions on that. And the idea is, yes, there's a skills gap, but we can also fix that locally too. So we can send people to training. Businesses can also grow their own employees. So people that have some ambition, they may not have the skills, but if they're willing to learn, if businesses will work with those employees and spend some extra time, then that helps close the skills gap. And that's a prime example. To find a technician that's already trained and that's walking in your door is kind of difficult to do. So I don't want to take too much time, but I want to tell you about some upcoming events that we have, and Sherry might want to pass these around. We'll have our the Employer Educator Summit this year. We had it last year. We had it at the Carrollton last year. This year it's going to be at Templeton. And what that is having businesses in education talk. We want to make sure that education is providing the right information to students so they're prepared for businesses. We also want businesses to know what's going on in education. Another thing that we've started doing in partnership with DMAC is a 5-day career workout, and this might be something, if you know a business, that they might be interested in setting up something similar. But what it is we train people on certain skills that are for businesses, and so then after that week of training, businesses then would have the opportunity to interview those people that completed the class. So DMAC is coming in and teaching some marketing skills, some upselling skills, and then we'll couple that with resume and interviewing class. So we want them to have some skill sets before they walk in the door. The last thing I want to mention is our Tune Your Talent packages. We have some really great trainers in our office, and they have been going out to businesses and doing some training. So there are several in here. One is how to be an exceptional employee, because it's not only people that aren't working and that necessarily don't have soft skills or that sort of thing. So we offer that at a very reasonable cost to businesses. Do you have anything more you want to say about that?
We've had great success doing it. We've done it for one manufacturing company that actually took 30 to 40 people off the production line to take. It's a 3.5-hour workshop. And then he did it until all 200 and some employees have been done. We've done it from hospital administrators. We've done it for a school. We did it for Job Corps. We did it for 100 people at Job Corps. Everybody from their high management to their hourly staff. And what it does is it just brings people together doing activities and things to learn how to deal with each other's different personalities. Maybe how to work together, and working together, how it benefits the employer. If you benefit the employer, you're benefiting yourself. And like Elizabeth said, we have excellent trainers, and it is very, very reasonable cost.
So when we talk about that, so as we talk about retention too, we want to keep people in our community, our local community. So we don't want them to say, you know, I can't find work, or I'm not happy with the company that I'm at here, so I'll drive to Des Moines or to Ames or to wherever they go. So we want to make sure that that there's training available to employees and businesses at low cost, so we can continue to develop our local workforce, because we think that's important. So we're really happy everybody came today. We did have two of our really good trainers, best trainers here, so offer to stay and show you kind of a glimpse of an activity.
Just 10 minutes,
Yeah.
that's all I need.
So, that they do in one of the workshops, just in case you're curious, because it's one thing to hear about it and it's another thing to actually see it. So they're willing to stay if anybody's willing to watch them do that. So thank you guys for coming, and it was a pleasure to meet all of you.